G'day, James Rose here again from Content Snare. You're watching part 3 of our Getting Content from Clients series. So if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, make sure you jump back and watch those. I'll put a link to those right below this video. But in this one, we're going to cover reminders. So in part 1, we covered one of the biggest reasons clients don't send content or they don't send it fast enough is because they just forgot, or it got put to the bottom of the pile because it's too difficult of a task to take on. So those kind of things tend to get put to the bottom of our to-do lists. So the easiest way to fix at least this part is to just remind them. Obviously, by itself, just reminding clients isn't enough. That's what videos 4 and 5 are going to go into. But for this part, we'll just talk about different ways to stay on top of your clients and to keep reminding them. So the first technique is time blocking. So this is a great productivity technique, not just for getting content. This is good for anything really. So making this video was time blocked into my content production days on Monday. So that's time blocking is just a great technique, and it's in this case you can just block out some time every week. It could be an hour or two, could be more, for you or a project manager or someone on your team to follow up clients to make sure you've got everything you need from them. So that it's not even limited to content. You could have, in that time block, you could chase them up for design feedback if you are waiting on certain bits of feedback, or if you're waiting on anything at all, really. You can use this opportunity to go through all your open projects, see where they're at, and follow up with your clients. You may also want to use this opportunity to update your clients on where their project's up to. Even if there hasn't been an update, you might just give them a report on maybe you're waiting on them. So it's all part of the one email. The next one's follow up then. So this is just a great email reminder system that I use. It's one of my tools that I use pretty much every single day. And it's not just limited to content. I use this to follow up on joint ventures even, or anything I'm waiting on from someone. If I want to email someone and make sure that I check in with them if they don't respond, I use this tool. Proposals is another example. If I'm waiting for someone to get back to us on a proposal, it's a very, very simple system. You don't need any apps or browser extensions. It's simply, as you can see there in the screenshot, you just send a very simple email system like 5 p.m. at followupthen.com, or 2 days at 2 weeks, January 14 at followupthen.com, and it will actually bounce that email back to you on that date. You can't see it there, but the BCC field is used when you are emailing a client. So they would be in the to field, and then in the BCC you put that email address like 2 days, and it'll bounce back just to you to remind yourself to check in with the client. If you pay for the $5 a month version, it gives you response detection as well, so you can cancel those reminders if the client does get back to you automatically based on whether they responded. It's a great tool. If you get nothing else out of it, that should be a great one. This one is, I'm a little bit reluctant to talk about this one because it's easy to do this poorly. So using an email automation system, this pictured here is ActiveCampaign. You can set up campaigns to drop your clients in to follow them up or send them emails every X days. You can even put them into a loop where you send a reminder email and drop them back into that after 2 or 3 days, and it just continually sends that email. The thing is, you can't just do that and hope for that to work, to get content back on time. Make sure you have a system that works first before you replicate this. Try to do it manually at first using that time blocking. Find out the kind of emails your clients need to hear or what kind of information they want. You could use these emails to send actual instructions on how to write copy. If you've got blog posts or something that can guide them through the process, they could be included in these emails. But it is an option to automate some of this process. And finally, we've got Content Snare, which is the tool that we've built. obviously purpose built for getting content from clients. This, what you see here, is the reminder system. So you can send out reminders based on when you send them the content request. So you could say, send them an email today just to tell them they can log in and fill out their content. Send another one in 5 days, send one in 10 days, and then relative to the due date as well. So you could send one 2 weeks before the due date, and maybe if it's getting closer and closer, you might want to send one every day. I don't know. It's totally up to you, but this is what the system looks like. And that's it for video 3. So I'm going to drop a link below to video 4, where we're going to talk about visualization, wireframes, and structure. I'll see you in the next video.